Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita, where today we are positively gravid with hope, which is better than the things that we have traditionally been gravid with. I think if we can solve the darkness problem, we can probably do some pretty good work in that dark spooky cave area. And I mean, there's gotta be something at the end of it, right? Something of value? I didn't look. What is our deal? We got bouncy stuff. We got just normal water, just everyday water. You know, the good stuff. I don't know if you know this, but water is why Michael Jordan is so good at basketball. It's basically a magic potion. Now, granted, I don't know that it's necessarily a good adventuring potion. It's definitely a good, like a solid basketball potion, and that's not nothing, but I'm stuck. Oh god. Oh god. Well, now we're trapped forever, so run over. I can't even crouch. I'm so stuck in this wall that the game will not let me crouch. Okay, we dug out enough of the floor to be allowed to leave. They gotta work on that. That's a problem. That's the number one thing I would like to see fixed, is how easy it is to get my big stupid head stuck inside of objects in this game. Wow. Wow, good throw, my dude. Really, like, actually very impressive work. Wow, this is the nightmare zone. We found it. This is the place where you send all of your nightmares. I'll come back once things have resolved a little bit. Okay, well, that ought to do it. All right, I guess let's come back over here while we wait for that to resolve a little bit. It does look like things are mostly not on fire or coated in explosions anymore. Trying to get a good downward bounce. There, okay, yeah. Let's pretend that's what I was going for. So there's another wand below us. There's just kind of wands everywhere here. More bombs. Can never have enough bombs. I'm into it. So that pillar probably has burned out by now. And then there's another bomb, or another wand right there. And, oh god! How did I not even notice those guys until I was directly upon them? I mean, we all know the answer to that. So this is just the normal arrow. It's not actually better than the thing we have. I guess, okay, this does do 3 base damage. That's crummy. Well, whatever. I mean, empty slot. Then we'll go over here and see if this one is maybe a little bit more exciting. That one's magic missile. It is, in fact. So do I want to... I think I'm going to keep the bouncy one. And the other wand, aside from the projectile that's in it, I do think is a worse wand, it looks like. What is this? It says it's damp rock, but it sort of looks like a mirror, right? It's like a stand-up mirror with like a gold or a bronze frame. The kind of mirror that you look into and you ask questions about, you know, who's fair and whatnot. That's what I read. There. Ah, damn. I was hoping that would break and just... Boy, do I think that there's likely to be like a treasure in there or something? It's a super weird little locked off room if there's nothing of value in it. Nope, it's just a weird little area. Well, we're gonna do that just for the hell of it. We are not retrieving that gold. That could have gotten really ugly. If he had gotten a single dynamite throw off in there, I doubt I would have been able to avoid it. Okay, so we got a bunch of wands in real quick succession, which is like very cool and fun, and unfortunately, none of them help us with our goals of exploring the dark cave at all. We can't see anything. None of these are good for fighting. We got some explosions, but explosions are not my problem. Not there, anyway. I definitely don't have enough explosions for the rest of the map, of course. Goes without saying. So... I do feel like, you know, not to pretend this is anything weird in the genre or anything, but there is definitely Some pretty strong... The randomness of your starting area has a very dramatic effect on your run as a whole. Boy, that acid just eats right through the holy temple. Well, it doesn't say the gods are mad at me yet. I stepped in slime. Rinse it off, okay. I'm gonna, yeah, let's just deal with that. That's very satisfying to watch as well. It's another perfectly valid motivation for doing it. And even more huge acid enemies. Wait, don't fire upward at this thing. This acid blood is getting everywhere. Oh god. Trying to stay away from the gunpowder while fighting the guy whose weapon is explosions. Alright, so this has really turned into a situation here. We've had an effect on this environment. You can't say that we haven't. This looks way different from the way it looked before we got here. So it looks to me like there's not really... Yeah, there's a lot of damage, but it's not going down far enough that we could enter and then leave. Which is kind of a shame. I was sort of hoping, with us killing a third acid blood enemy right on top of that spot, that we could actually create a gap that would let us go down there and grab stuff and then come back up. Wow, another one, really? It's so wild. Where are all these things coming from? I mean, I guess the second you start asking questions about the actual function of a creature whose blood is acid, you're going to run into some problems. There are going to be some things that are not really answerable. And you know, randomness looks streaky. Human beings perceive randomness as having large streaks in it. So did that other one die? It was definitely emitting gases a lot. I assume it is at this point dead. Must have been fighting something. Nope, okay. It lives. It lives and is mad. It's interesting that the acid doesn't break stuff down right away. Like, you often see the acid sit on top of a surface for a few seconds and then eat through it. I wonder if it's like it's tracking some sort of cohesion value or something, and it's not, the acid has to eat away at the cohesion value for a couple of seconds before it... Aw, I was hoping to just start the fire right there. Careful. So there's another wand below us, which I would love to get down to get to. I guess we're already at the, Get over there. Nope, okay. How about you? You get over there. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Because we're already at the collapsed mines part, because, like, obviously these guys are around. Huh. Weird lights. Usually you see those lights when there's, like, a shop or something. This whole map has been a weird one. A lot of fire, a lot of acid, a lot of terrain destruction. Okay, that's the good stuff. You definitely make some use out of this. How are you still alive? Oh, right, he's a collapsed mines version of that guy, not the first area version of that guy. We know that there's no way down over there, don't we? Okay, here we go. This might connect. Alright, show me something really cool. Okay, interesting. Spitter bolts with timer. So this is going to be very short-ranged. Spells per cast 6. with an incredibly short delay and an extremely long recharge time. Huh. What do we want to... I guess I discard this? This thing is not going to be appropriate for all fights. Yeah, look at that. But I do want to have that wand. So we'll just discard some bombs. It's fine. It'll be fine. So since we know that there is a full health thing in the dark water on the way over to the Alchemist Zone, we would really love to find some max health increases. Those would be very, very helpful. I mean, I sure hope that's a thing that's always true. I guess I don't actually know that. Okay, let's just burn this out. Rather than me trying to submerge myself fully in oil in a way that I'm just going to hate having done, why don't we just deal with that real quick? You know what? I'm gonna rinse off, actually. I'm so worried about falling in the oil, or falling in the fire while I'm coated in oil. Let's just remove that possibility. Ow! What? Just run up and punch me? Let's fight like civilized people with wands from a great distance. Oh good, more sources of acid. Yeah, it's like... it is Nightmare Town down here, for sure. And I am increasingly certain that there is no health up in our future. Alright, hold on. Let's go back to where that big pool of acid was. I want to see if we actually gained anything by opening that up. It looked like it burned down to some coal at the bottom. And... now I don't remember where it was. Well, I mean, it definitely wasn't over here, because this area is unexplored. But, you know, this area is unexplored. We should fix that. They've done a really good job of training the fear into me. Let's just feel this out, and then we'll come back. They've done a really good job of training the fear into me. When that guy cocks his shotgun, I immediately panic. Like, oh god, he's gonna hit me. Because he is definitely going to hit me. He never doesn't hit me. Okay, well that's the thing we want access to. It's probably just gonna be like a bomb or something, but an already lit bomb. But I sure would love to get it if it is something good. This is like a concerning situation. This is the stuff that Noita slowly inures you to. I think it's money? It looks like it's money. Oh, it's a runestone of light. That will totally work. Those are fireproof, right? Sure hope so. It looks like it's fireproof. Alright, we're just gonna give that a second. The fire that it's sitting in should burn out. It's basically just like rock. Basically just rock that's on fire. Trying to grab it and fly away in the same little move, so as not to have to stand in the fire. Okay, so Runestone of Light, this is a thing that we have used to see through the darkness in the past. We know that this works. That's really great. We don't necessarily have the best weapons for actually fighting in this area, but also we know that the enemies in this area are not like... the enemies in the Spooky Dark are not necessarily super amazing threats. We just have to be smart. Sure would love to find a good combat wand, though. And, still, some max HP. Some max HP gain would be okay. Just landed 100% on that guy's head before realizing what I was doing. Oh god, the frogs. I would rather face the fire and the grenades. That's just metal on fire. That shouldn't be. Can I tell you, just extremely annoyed about that nonsense. Well, I sort of think that we are, not gonna find anything better here. I think we got what we're getting. So where is the... It's above the frogs. Damn it. Yeah, and that frog knows. The frog knows if I go up there, I'm screwed. Let's try going this way. Let's see if we can find a spot to put down a bomb that'll make sense. I guess I could just dig through with the magic missile, but I was kind of hoping to save the magic missile for combat. Yeah, we could just dig through here, I guess. There we go. We'll split the difference. Oh, hey, it's the devil. Aha! Okay, well that almost killed me. Die without taking up my entire water potion? Nope, okay. Well, I was happy to have a light source, but honestly, with no health gain and not really any improved weaponry, I think that could have been a real ugly situation. That's just a full acid potion, which is kind of fascinating. So we can use an acid potion, presumably, to melt our way down into the temple. Like, we probably can't use it to get back upward, but we can melt our way down into the temple and then from there, you know, go down and grab some stuff and head back up. So, I guess let's remember that as a possibility. Can maybe recharge and or buy some stuff before going on to do combat. Okay, I mean, our starting wand is powerful, but it has very poor range, so this is probably a good thing to have found. Wait, what is happening here? Water plus... Like, the rock is just transmuting into gold, and it's not clear to me why. Can I get down in that? Not really. I guess we've picked up all we can. There's nothing here except... Oh, wait. There was a tiny little bit of draft of Midas. That's what that sparkle is. Well, how did that happen? Where's that come from? Can I bottle that? It is slowly turning the rock to gold. And I think I was picking up the gold underneath it, and it's then descending to touch the rock and immediately turning the rock to gold. How I get that? Can you... Hold on a second. Can you pour a container... I don't necessarily want to be berserk myself. I don't actually know what it does, but... Can you pour a container completely out and then put something else in it? We definitely just had empty containers. Okay, so I still don't actually know what Berserkium does. It makes you berserk, obviously. How would I do that? Okay, it looks like this has gained water just by being in... So I didn't have to do anything there. I didn't, like, press a button to make it gain water. I just went near water. Whoa, it's really filling up fast. So wait a second, does it only do that when it's your active item? Because I feel like we don't usually have... Our potions don't become adulterated when we swim in other things, right? Also, holy crap, you can bottle a lot of liquid. Like, to the point where I wonder if that would be a viable... So let's equip a different item here. No, okay. So it's just have an empty container equipped and it will start filling with stuff. But like... Okay. So like when we do this, we just drink a ton of this water. It's a really effective way of moving liquid around, actually. But so like if that draft of Midas is a liquid, as the name implies that it is, it would be extremely difficult to get a hold of it, right? Because it's in water. Let me see what we can do here. Okay, I drank the water, and it looks like maybe all of the Midas stuff came in contact with rock and turned to gold, which I cannot collect. Boy, these projectiles do not, in fact, do not create any damage to dirt. Okay, well, it's just a little bit of gold now, and it doesn't look like it's... Why was there just turn stuff to gold juice there? What? Because that's weird, right? That it was just there sitting... Does that stuff spawn in the wild all the time and I've just never noticed? What a weird situation. What a weird game this whole game is. Oh, right. What am I doing? Is the amount of water in this area growing? I mean, yes. Yes, it clearly is, but why? Well, I guess now that we know how that works, we can have water with us more often. I really want to blow this up. We continue to hit it. It just stopped taking damage. There it is. I was hoping it was going to blow up all the way through the wood there, but this'll work. And yeah, look at how much water ended up over here. There's something really strange going on with the fluid generation systems, where sometimes the fluid dynamic systems like that. That's a great example. Where sometimes it does just seem like liquids are being created at an incredible pace. And I'm sure, listen, I'm not trying to like trash talk anybody. I'm sure this system is unbelievably complicated. Where can I get some fire? Is there like... Oh, there's no lanterns around here. But it's still weird. It's definitely a weird thing. I really want to start a fire. Oh, that's the Berserkium, right? I guess we could just use a bomb. It's fine. Yeah, this huge amount of oil needs to burn off. So I'm hoping that this will reveal a path to that wand, and I guess for right now, we just have to firefight a little bit. I'm going to douse myself with water and just run in here instead. Okay, torch. We know that a torch will light the way. We totally have used a torch to light the way. Yeah, see, this is a great example. There must be liquid generating up here in order for the level of the liquid to keep rising such that stuff is flowing over the edge intermittently like that. And that's probably not how that should work, right? It's probably not the intent. Basically, this whole video game is very weird. There's a lot of weirdness. And I think we can access this from that left side without having to spend a second bomb. If the coal pile has burned out, which it apparently has not yet. So I think usually enemies of the same type don't fight. So the fact that we just saw those two ghouls damage each other, I guess tells us one thing that the Berserkium does. That's a rain cloud. Do we want a rain cloud? Is that even useful? I'm honestly not sure. I mean, it'll create a bunch of water, which is a good... Water's good. Water's usually more beneficial for me than it is for enemies, right? I think I'm going to leave it. Alright, I'm going to do this again, and then we just have a big thing of water. We're just going to go refill our water. Although, I don't want to get Berserkium in there necessarily. Ooh, blood's even better though, right? Yeah, what if we could fill it with blood? Why have water when you could have blood? So we're just gonna let all this out, and then we're gonna switch to something else, submerge ourselves fully in the blood. Yeah. Sweet, sweet blood potion. Why am I taking damage? Oh god. Oxygen. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Blood and water. Well, whatever. That's fine, right? But yeah, see, this is what I was saying earlier. Like, we have not in the past seen our potions become adulterated with other liquids, which I feel like shouldn't we have if this is the way this works? But I guess I don't walk around with my bottles selected very much. Oh, this is dangerous. This is a dangerous time. Okay, so now we know that there is a liquid that produces gold, that turns things to gold. Or it's a sparkly... I mean, again, we're making some assumptions here about it being a liquid, because I could not see it very clearly. It's a sparkly something, and the name suggests that it is liquid. And we also have a better understanding of how bottles work, which may be valuable. I'm not... I don't know. Maybe. There we go. So last time it was all acid. This time it's all oil. Everything in this map is oil. There's another thing up here, but it just leads to liquid. Okay, that'll solve that problem. So we'll just have a quick look around while it's doing so. That is super cool, though. Don't stand on that surface. I mean, we have empty slots, right? I would like to pick up the potion. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a really useful potion. Unfortunately, it may not be accessible to us for a minute here. I mean, I guess I could just... This liquid behaves strangely. It's ambrosia. Nope, pick up the ambrosia. There we go. Well, this has been a real weird episode in a lot of ways so far. Let's get out of here and head over to the left. We still got a lot of health, and we have a light source, although it's not an optimal light source, because obviously it won't work in water. At least I think so, right? We had this solution before, I'm pretty sure. And it turns off when you're submerged. Now I'm doubting myself, but I think that's true. Alright. We are very murderous. Extremely good at murder. But this wand is very poorly suited to the kind of fighting that we're going to want to do in the alchemist village. We really want something that is functional at a range. As ever, very impressive throw. So do we want to try the patience of the gods here by dropping ourselves into the Holy Mountain? I guess here's a problem. There's a lot of teleporters. There's a tremendous amount of horizontal space that is covered by the teleporters, but the Holy Mountain's only below one of them, right? So, well, it's probably below a couple of them, right? Because like the far left side is under one, so the middle and the right might be under like another one or two. But there are definitely, oh god, frogs everywhere. It's a nightmare. There are definitely going to be parts of this thing that are not. There are definitely going to be teleporters that are not above any amount of temple. And that could be a problem. We don't want to spend a bunch of acid just burning through to nothing. Wow, that guy is not interested in the laws of physics. No respect for them. That's interesting. That runestone has fallen off of the pedestal that it was on without turning the pedestal red. What manner of runestone are you? Runestone of emptiness. Part of me is very curious, and part of me is terrified. No, that's, well... Just getting pheromones all over my nice new robe. Just had this thing pressed. Alright, so I really, really, really wish that we had pulled some max health increases. And I do want to still, like, look around for them. I mean, there's got to be some somewhere, right? Some game designers would, like, guarantee a certain number of max health increases per biome. My impression of the people who made Noita is that that is not the way they get down. So it probably is the case that a fair number of Area 1s just don't have any max health ups. But that does really suck. Alright, are we going to try it? I think we're going to try it. Let's try just melting down and see what happens. Oh, why am I taking damage up here? I guess I must have been, like, I was doing that hop thing I do. Maybe I let myself downward at a moment when there was oil, or when there was acid coming out. So only spray it while actually holding the fly button. Yep, that's exactly what happened. This is not working. It takes a tremendous amount of oil to burn a large enough path. That, I mean, is that going to get deep enough? Looks like no, not even close. I mean, I don't think we had enough. I don't think we had enough acid to do it. Because if you think about the number of black holes that it always takes, Yeah, that's just not doable. Okay, so we have two bombs. Two bombs to solve... Two bombs and some containers to solve the problem of the amount of water that is blocking us off from the Alchemist Cave. And then also we have the problem of we just functionally don't have a weapon. And I don't know how to solve that one. And we kind of need to get up there without spending any bombs, right? If we're going to... Well, you know what we could do is potentially make use of this runestone of emptiness. Maybe it'll allow us to delete some water? Or some stone or something? I'm definitely worried about it. So we got ambrosia, we got bombs. Oh, you know what? I might be able to start a fire on this tree with my torch. There we go. That's not really... It looks like it's... Yep, it's just going out. It's just burning out. Okay, well... Yeah, I think we're just going to have to use a bomb to get through. That's a shame. So let's do it over here. I think this is probably the best spot. That sucks. I really wanted that to do more damage to the rock. Okay. I guess let's figure out what the deal is with the Runestone of Emptiness. So... I mean, if I... Is there a way to set these down gently? I don't want to throw it. Did that do anything? No, not really. The water level did seem to be going down for a second there. Alright, is there a place... Let's go back around here. If there's a place where we can punch a hole in the wall with a single bomb that would leave, you know, that would create a space the water can flow out through, that would be awfully useful. Aha! Okay. Hard to know exactly how much water is going to be able to reach this, but that's gotta help, right? Let's go see how much that drops the water level by. Because unfortunately, it's not just a problem of us being unable to see while swimming, or being unable to breathe while swimming, but also we have the vision problem, right? Because our light is... only works when dry. That is insufficient. I'm gonna empty this thing, and then we're gonna just pull some water out of there and see how much of a difference that can make. None. Effectively none. Oh, interesting. The fire goes out, but the light remains. That is not how I remembered that working. Do stuff. Oh, actually, kicking it did lower the water level. Maybe it is consuming what it touches? Maybe it is creating emptiness? It's hard to tell. I can't really... It doesn't seem to be doing anything now. But it definitely was lowering the water level while it was falling. That was weird. Now this is going to get me killed. Oh, God. Yeah, I need... So we got ambrosia and water. I need more destruction. We need to destroy more terrain. We might have to give up on this. Obviously, I'm fixated, just a little bit, on the on the alchemist town, though. So we know that there's going to be a branch. I don't know how far we are from it, though. Damn it! I'm trying to build up some momentum and like fall effectively, but the fact that the tunnel is so snaky really sucks. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, so close to the health refill, but like honestly, that wouldn't have saved us. All right, I know the rule. The rule I kind of came up with was don't start a new run after 40 minutes, but hear me out. What if I did it anyway? So, swamp potion, bomb wand, and this damn thing. What is happening here? How is there already chaos? Alright, well we have a huge sea of oil spilling into the cavern. Certainly a recipe for unpleasantness. I am not even interested in braving all that garbage for just a bottle. So, like, do I want to... This is like... Swamp is just water, right? I don't know. We could probably just leave it, but... I guess let's empty it out and take water. Water's safer. I know what water is. I'm not actually 100% certain of the composition of swamp. What is that? Is that Berserkium? It's a slime potion. I don't even want a slime potion. What would be the value of such a thing? Alright, so we got a bottle full of water. This is a weird little cavern. Everything is just fire and nightmares around here. The roof is on fire. But... where did all of this oil even come from? I mean, I'll say this. This episode has been a really, really good view of the complexity and the effectiveness of all of their crazy falling sand engine tech. Stuff is happening. The world has rules, and all of those rules are occurring. Yo, that is extremely welcome. Could we just show me maybe like 3 max health increases and a wand full of glowing lance with the light property on it and just... right, like, let's just go figure stuff out. Why can't it ever be simple? I am still, like, really curious what the Runestone of Emptiness was actually doing. We had to kick the Runestone of Light to get it to, like, emit beams. So I figured the same thing was true with the Runestone of Emptiness, and it seemed to be. Like, we kicked it, and it started putting out purple. But really was not super clear to me what it was doing beyond emitting purple lines. And again, just a big room full of burning oil. Just get some water on ourselves here. Huh. That's weird. Not unwelcome, of course, but certainly weird. Oh, you know what? You know what must have happened there? Sometimes a chest will have a small number of spells in it. That must have been a chest. I was thinking it was way too few spells to have been like a shop. And then also, if it was a shop, obviously there would have been prices. Alright, we're definitely learning some things about safe traversal. Well, this is going splendidly. Please die, please die, please die. Okay. Damn it. Damn that little guy. I could see that he was in there. I knew he was still in there. And I was like, well, all we have to do is hit him once. They seem like they only have one hit point. Okay, that's probably a sign, that run going that way. This was just 45 minutes of utter chaos and destruction. I never felt like I had a handle on anything that was happening. And that is going to be it for us for today. That's the feeling of today. When you come back next time tomorrow, hopefully things will be just like a little bit more under control. And we'll see you then.